Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you.
All right, y'all. Good morning. What is up? Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started into what happened yesterday, I will say this. Okay, I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm a little iced coffee, y'all. Tomorrow, meet me on Twitch. Okay, let me put my banner up. I want y'all to meet me on Twitch tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow. Right, this is my Twitch. We are doing my recaps over there. We will be watching the shows together. I will be pausing. We will be talking. Meet me on Twitch tomorrow. I'm going to start here tomorrow with the Nicki Minaj situation, in the court situation and all that stuff for 10-20 minutes. And then we're going to jump to Twitch to watch the recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay? Let's say it again. I'm going to start over here with the Nicki Minaj and the court situation tomorrow. Then we're going to jump to Twitch, good morning, to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we're going to recap it. I will pause it and we can have a discussion. So if you don't have a Twitch, please download Twitch. I do want to do this stuff with y'all on YouTube, but YouTube like to do copyright, and I just can't. I gotta move forward. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. So before we get started, give me one moment. Let me put the welcome sign up. I gotta go take something out the oven. I started my breakfast a little late. My bad. Hold on. Play a little music for y'all, and I'm coming right back. Give me 2 minutes. All right, I am back. We're gonna get into it. Good morning, girl. One of them little when I put some bread in there, not for to make me. I'm thinking I'm still on the verge of what I want to eat. But at least I got it to toast a bagel. I'm gonna make me a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel later. I'm not gonna eat it right now. Hold on. How do I take this off? What? That's what I'm gonna eat today. Cause hold on. Cause I know I have to go to work late on the night, so I have to be there at 8 o'clock. I gotta leave here a little early. All right, so we gonna go into it. So yesterday, baby, I'm okay. So yesterday I was off. I'm so glad I was off because I caught the tea, honey. When I say everybody was hitting, hitting, hitting that live button. So yesterday you had Amber, you had Lexus, and a lot of people giving their opinion. Ashley Chats, everybody was just running in yesterday, right? Everybody was running in yesterday. I guess he posted some stuff telling people they obsessed and all this and that, as typical, right? Everybody running in. So Toya, and I'm gonna tell you before we get into it, um, They didn't lie about Toya. And I hate to say it, they didn't lie about Toya. Um yes, DS Island. Girl, don't feel bad. And usually I don't eat breakfast, but I was like, you know what? I gotta go to work tonight. I might as well eat something because I'm not gonna be able to eat till later anyway. But yeah, so child, the fact that he went live and didn't debunk anything while she was sitting on there with the broke stud yesterday, baby, he ate that. I don't care what nobody say. He ate that. Now I know he was saying a lot of people think I'm a joker. Okay, we get that, but to be honest, if you really look at it, you ate that. He was on live. You can hear his wives in the background. Shout out to Kevin and his. And basically, he was just saying, "Hey, listen, I defended my family long enough. I'm not gonna keep defending. I'm not gonna keep doing this. You got people lying if I'm gay or not." First, and then I want to speak on that with Callie too, because this is my thing. And remember, I told y'all that there were some things that were said about Mr. Howard. Callie, good morning. Why did you feel like putting that man business out there? The whole Atlanta know. And we're not talking about Kevin. Push Kevin to the side because everybody know Kevin got two wives. We know he happy, he good. Why did you feel like putting the White Howard shit? First of all, you're late as hell with that. You and your subscribers are late. And it's alleged. I heard some things when I first got to Atlanta. We heard that shit we heard that mess in Orlando, in Florida first before Atlanta got it. What are you talking about? We even knew about Royce when Royce thought nobody knew and what nobody gonna know. We knew. Orlando, Florida knew first. What are you talking about? Y'all be trying to give out tea and y'all tea is stale and old. Baby, that tea been brewing since 2009, 10, round going into 11 and 12, baby. We knew who he was. We all knew about the other kids before y'all knew. The streets be talking, baby. If you live in Atlanta, put a 2 in the chat. Y'all know Atlanta gonna know before anybody. If you live in Florida, put a 3 in the chat. You know Florida gonna know before anybody. So for her to get on here, and then he was like, they said, and I'm just like, yeah, hey, I'm just like, thank you, Terry. Good morning. I'm just like, y'all coming with some stale tea, trying to make it pop into this year. We already know Kevin wasn't part of that. We knew we had. Listen, if y'all really want to know about that man business and what really be going on, and not Kevin being a real and be like, we might not be cool no more, but I ain't telling his business. Y'all go look up them blogs. I told y'all this when y'all was sitting here fighting for Dwight Howard. I've been told y'all Royce wasn't lying on some of her stuff. Kevin really wasn't finna talk about it because Kevin felt like that really wasn't his business to damn tell. That's why nobody heard Kevin say anything. Y'all don't read between the lines. Now she's sitting over here with broke stud trying to expose. Girl, sit down. And another Toya, I'm gonna tell you this. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up. You sat here and proved this man wrong. So let me tell you what happened. She went on live. Now she gonna try to act like I wasn't on there with Neo. We weren't talking about that. I don't what are you talking about? She went on there with Neo trying to expose Kevin. Hey Alexis. She went on there trying to expose Kevin yesterday. So he said it was his turn, and a lot of people took it like, oh, he finna tell. No, Kevin said it's my turn to apologize. That's exactly what he said. He said it's my turn to apologize to everybody. Basically, Kevin said, listen, I'm just gonna let them fight and windmill by themselves. I'm not saying anything no more. And I agree, he ate that. You already won. You won. If she want to make it like it's a competition of winning, you practically won, because guess what she's going to continue to do is come online. You trying to, and really she finna walk herself into some issues, because right now, I mean, I'm gonna say this. And that's why I say alleged. Let me tell you, the white ain't gonna sit here and do nothing. But if he feel like she going too far, she gonna walk herself into some shit with the White House. It ain't nothing her or that broke man short Smurf can do about it. Nothing. Hey, it's nothing. It's nothing that they can do. Man, I said that and I say, are you trying to expose? The text thread wasn't moving. I was going back and forth yesterday. I was in his live. I watched the majority of his live, so I was going back and forth. Baby, you ain't Jesus Lord. You Toya, you didn't show anything, love. You didn't show anything. Then you saying Neo got videos. Neo, I'm gonna tell you this, you playing with fire. Anybody know how the white move? You're playing with fire. You might want to tone it down a bit. Hey, Ashley Chats, you might want to tone it down a bit. The tea that y'all trying to give out, you really not exposing Kevin. If you really pay attention, you're trying to expose him. Your tea is late, stale, and cold. I'm not even enjoying it. Where's the sugar? It's not any. Y'all are late about that man. I'm seeing the comments. Oh yeah, the white baby, y'all late as hell. Baby, what? Y'all are late. Who told and who gave you something without permission? So you gonna be part of it too. All three of y'all over there. That man right now going through what he going through and trying to end. He does not play fair. There are bloggers that can't even blog on that man like that no more for certain reasons. Y'all trying to go against Kevin. Y'all really finna walk y'all butts into crap. Y'all can't even finish. Can't even touch or even do. So if I were y'all, sit down. Sit down over there and doing what you're doing. She has no content. She has no content. And when she tried to prove some text message between her and him, and then talking about, and then I see what y'all be talking about with the let me get that. He will. Baby. Baby, let me tell you something. When that stuff came out about the okay, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. And this ain't alleged, this is court document. When it came out that the transgender said that it said things, it came out with stuff. The White Howard said when he went too far, and he at first he was like he just talking, but when he took it too far, baby, when I tell you he shut that shit down with a lawsuit, that boy couldn't talk no more. That boy, the transgender was not able to talk till 2 years ago, and still can't talk. That's how he is. They were not receding. They baby, the tea. I was just like, okay, Callie told you what? Why would? First of all, why would Callie tell you something that we kind of already, you know what I'm saying? People knew and was just like, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So, Callie, what were you trying to get and trying to expose? You didn't expose Kevin. You finna walk your ass into a lawsuit. And you can come online and say, I ain't gonna want nothing. Yes, you are. Dwight Howard is petty as fuck. Undercoverly. There's a difference. Okay? Yeah, he did. But see, here's the thing why he sued Royce, and I'm gonna tell y'all why too. Royce wasn't supposed to tell nobody they had a child together because his career was taken off and because by his agent. That's what it was. So that's why Royce didn't talk it. When he tried to sue Shawnee about it, because Shawnee was like, and I'm gonna keep it real, Shawnee was like, you know, because Shawnee, let me tell you something. Shawnee used to work for, she used to work in the NBA before she did what she's doing now. Yeah, he loved lawsuits. She used to work in the NBA. So she knows how the NBA play. That's why a lot of people be like, oh, she don't like Jackie. No, 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 no. She like and respect Jackie because around that time, I said this in my other live, Jackie Christie and Shawnee was the ones they tried to push out the NBA off of them husbands for them to go marry another race for opportunities. And they said no. Dwight was already set for how they had it for him. But then Dwight loved Dwight. He liked doing his own thing. So no, that wasn't gonna work. Kobe, rest in peace to Kobe, and I love him down. Kobe had to do what a lot of people mad at Kobe, but he learned then. Carmelo Anthony, they tried the same thing with Lala. She too old for you. Why you with her? This and that. Guess what? He married Lala. They tried to push her out too. So Shawnee knows how this thing go. Shawnee understands the game a lot more better than everybody. Her children are now grooming into that. So when she got Royce, she already knew who Royce was. The whole NBA undercoverly knew who the hell Royce was. Before we knew, it was already said who she was. So his tea is stale and old. What you trying to expose that man? That's why that man ain't coming out saying nothing. Your tea is stale and old. I don't know why them folks sitting over there act like they got some new tea on this. Baby, take it back to between 2010 and 2013. What were you trying to expose? Oh, he did. Baby, what rock you been under? Take it all the way back. Jasmine Brand was the biggest thing before the Shade Room. She had it first with Lipstick Alley. They were popping. Take it all the way back. Man, sit down. I just want her to shut up. Good morning. She keep walking herself into fire. Shut up. You didn't have to get on live with that broke stud. Shut up. I'm going to tell you what King Neek mama said when she told Lena, shut up. Shut up. You keep messing it up for yourself. Shut up. The man specifically said, I'm not finna argue with you. You proving his point, really. You get online and then you tell me, oh, send me that, Neo. Yeah, send me all. Shut up. You say you got that video? Man, come on and send it to me. Shut up. What video does she have? What video do she have? He can't send that video to nobody. All he can say is he cannot send that to you to put him out here to try to expose anybody. That go against his NDA. Sorry. Ain't nobody dumb. An NDA is nigga don't answer, don't tell, don't say nothing. So what video you think you're gonna get to expose your brother? Girl, shut up. Why you keep messing it up? Shut up. Shut the fuck. Shut up. This man sitting here telling you, listen, you go through something, don't call me. I'm not sending you nothing. It's done with. We not paying for you. We not doing this for you. We not gonna do it. Don't do this. Don't do that. You still on this darn live with this lady. Keying with the Smurf in the background. Shut up. You making it worse for yourself. Stop talking. Then you want to talk about everybody. First of all, everybody over here is doing different content. We are talking about other stuff. Oh yeah, y'all. Don't forget Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. We jumping back on mama content. Y'all know if y'all want me to talk about Grip Baby, and somebody say why you ain't put Bree, y'all tell me if you want me to talk about her Wednesday with the mamas of YouTube or whatever you want to call them, because we finna get some tea going. Like, let me see if I can find it. I say, is she on live with them folks? say, what? Excuse me. I said, okay. All right. I'm just like, she said 2 hours. Let me show y'all. And put my disclaimer up here. Baby, if you got receipts and you trying to go against the grain, make sure your receipts are in order. Okay? If you ain't learned nothing from these TV shows, your receipts got to be receipting. The girls didn't bring, okay? Monique didn't bring a folder to Giselle without receipts. Karen didn't show up on that chair without receipts. Nene and Portia and Kenya never showed up without their paperwork. I really need you to take a page out of those books of the women on TV, Love and Hip Hop and all, and I need you to understand what you got receipts. Yes, she gonna find herself in court with the white. Hunt, Callie, and Neo retarded. Like, just shut up. I was just like, shut up. I've heard about this man a long time ago when he broke out. Let me tell you something. Now, this Royce didn't lie about. He do have people that are behind him. He has people behind him. That's why when people leave, they cannot speak on it. It's nothing to speak on. He has people behind him. Anybody in it, let me tell you, and I'm going to be real with you. If you have good rapport with anybody on the sports, and especially in the sports industry, which is NFL, NBA, there are people, boxing, all that. You got people behind you. Oh, baby, they putting money into you. That's that. They're not going to let you mess up their bag. You are their bag now. You see, we're going to talk about Dez Bryant tomorrow, too, because I've been saying who Jerry Jones was with the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys been calling out every black Dallas Cowboy. You can look it up. Been calling out Jerry Jones since the beginning of time. Even pulled up his records of the things he did. So Jerry is upset because you got a black man in there making them contracts stick and putting the bag behind them. So trust me, now you have them behind you. And that's why Colin Kaepernick's wife is mad, because she knew that bag is going to be behind him. He protected on anything. That's just how it go. If you mess up, Antonio Brown, they can't stand behind it. He costs too much money for them. But the other ones, oh yeah, behind you. That's just what they do. Hold on, where is it? She does. She does. Are we finna get into it? She does. But you can't say somebody gonna fall out when you're not even around to know they're gonna fall out. How would you know if they don't tell? Child, she just, let me see. I'm girl, as much mouth as she talked and the receipts didn't match, I was very disappointed. Baby, if you're gonna bring something, bring something. If you was gonna bring it to make it hot, you could have made it hot. Girl, it was stale and cold, and he ate you up without eating you up. And look what's on there. What's sitting first, y'all? Let me move that. What you see first? Somebody in the comments say they took that girl Cash App down. Did she make a new Cash App? Somebody was hating on that side of the comments, exposing themselves. I told y'all, pay attention. When I looked at the comments, it said, oh, and they took her Cash App down. Laugh out loud. Somebody say the church is open for money. And this is her moderator. I don't know if she made that joke first and they picked up. They really be laughing at her. They really don't support her. That's the truth. Let me tell you something. Eminem did not lie.
Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Give me 1 second.
Let me see if I can fast forward it. Because now look, you put this up. Hold on.
The bad guy. But I can promise you guys, after the night.
Now
when you get car insurance,
all them random women. First of all, I didn't want to say this. I was gonna put on my Patreon, but fuck it. I don't like when people sit here and talk. Women say, "Oh, he messed with random women." Baby, You don't know what your husband do when you go to work and he at home, because he ain't working. Huh? I'm going to say it again. Them kids about to go to school, or if they in school, he's home alone. Don't be no fool. You might want to go home on your lunch break one day.
You get a price based on
Okay?
all these
Worried
drivers.
about what everybody else doing with their relationship. Mind yours.
After the night, I'm not going back and forth with Kevin no more because that's what he wants. He wants the likes, the views, the attention. He needs.
Kevin just said he's not. Kevin has not said anything. Kevin said, I will not be entertaining her no more. Out of sight, out of mind. That hurt her heart.
Need the momentum to get that paycheck every month so he can build a cult down in Colombia like he's trying to. But he's not going to do it off the back of me. I don't.
First of all, I explained to y'all what people were doing to make a cult. We talked about this. I told y'all, he can't build no cult with what he's doing. He's just teaching, right? Now, I done seen people build cults. We're watching United States cult leader, okay, round here, sitting here, want to take over Gaza, letting it fall completely, and want to take it over to have concubines. This is why I ain't want to really talk about. I'm just gonna be. I said it before, and I say it again. I'm gonna put certain stuff on Patreon, on my Twitch that I can talk about. That's a cult. That's for concubines. Cheeto old wife don't like him. That's the cult. The Barbs is a cult. I'm not understanding what y'all be saying. Oh, so that's who Cash App she used. I believe she need to, when she refiled for her cash assistance, well, her food stamps, she need to put that on there. But here's the thing, though. Let me tell you something, Kim. I'm going to keep it real with you. Certain states, and I didn't know this, but a lot of states are now looking up your finances by your social security number. So even if she just report YouTube that she don't make enough, or she report her job, they're still going to pull it up, because what she forgot is she has to file a 10. Well, they might not pull that up, but if she doing it as for them to take her taxes out for YouTube, however it's set up, it's going to show up with her social security number. Now, I was explaining this to somebody. I said the only reason why another YouTuber don't pay child support is because she didn't do it as for her. She's doing it as a 1040, because they ask you, is it 1049? They're going to ask you want to take your taxes out or not, because you get a W-2 if you do let them take the taxes out, still just like you do with, just YouTube or whatever, and it has that thing on there. They might, somebody, if she keep pissing people off, they're calling that food stamp off. I thought she was a CNA or something. What does she do? Anybody in the chat tell me what she do? Where she work at? And I don't want nobody to call nobody job. I just want to know what she do, where she work at. Because if she work, I wonder where she work at. Because I'm going to tell you something too. A lot of these new jobs, with things are changing. This is why I be trying to keep y'all with the political reign. A lot of these jobs now, because, we got Cheeto Puff, wannabe Chester, walking around. You say, oh, man, evil Kevin. Probably so. Got Cheeto Puff walking around. If she works anywhere like nursing, government, or whatever, because y'all remember I told y'all that the black doctors are being affected. They are looking into people's social medias. Yes, they do. If anybody talk about Cheeto Puff reporting anything, they are looking at that. Freedom of speech is out the window. Okay. So in certain companies are now doing it, because when I went to my job, they talked about it. When I worked in I was at the healthcare field one time in a nursing home, they talked about it, because a lot of people was, no, I know y'all don't call nobody job. I'm just saying the haters that's watching in the bushes, cause I know they're watching. Is she a RN? Oh, they're definitely watching her. A lot of them are. And now it depends on where she works, because like I said, everybody's freedom of speech is gone. That's why you don't see nobody really talk about too much what's going on political, because he trying to really target people social media. And yeah. Oh, she a nurse aide. Oh, she is CNA. Well, depends on. Okay, so she is CNA. She work a nurse aide, and she works at a nursing home. They might. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're doing that. Um, and I know it. Man, it's crazy. Like, you really don't have no privacy. So she might want to be careful, because let me tell you something. They're watching her YouTube with this. And if that's what he said and she's a CNA, she can get in trouble. Because let me tell you something. If people keep talking about it, they're going to be like, oh, what did she say? She better be on good terms with them folks at that nursing home, because they'll fire her ass. They're not playing no more. They not playing no more. They already trying to knock out who they want to knock out, who they want to put off a government. Yeah, they're not playing no more. Baby, they feel like women should be at home cooking and cleaning, and the men should be out working and taking care of the kids and keeping you barefoot and pregnant. That's what they're um yeah, that's what they want to do. And if they want to push her out, they will push her out and force him to get. Let me tell you something. And by her, they might push her off that Section 8 because she can't pay her rent. And I think it's starting to become worldwide. They're gonna push her off of that. And they're gonna push him into getting a job and to make sure she stay barefoot and pregnant. I am telling you, I read up on it. They're trying to start another project, which is called Project Handmaid Tale or something like that. And they're now forcing women to be pregnant. And they're forced, once they get Project 2025 right how they want it, which they're starting trying to do, they're going to force women to be barefoot and pregnant and to keep having babies. And if you call yourself a trans, they're going to figure out how to make you have a baby. It's so weird. I'm going to talk about it Friday. I'm going to get all my information, but there's some weird stuff going on. And I might just put it on Twitch. So if you got my Twitch, go to Twitch. It's some weird stuff going on.
I don't care what nobody say from this point on. I got a very great opportunity coming. I was blessed with on Friday. I'm not going to mess it up and ruin it behind anything that Kevin has going on.
You a liar.
You can tell how devious your bros are. That man posted screenshots of how to get monetized, sabotaged. Said too much.
Imagine being able to build.
First of all, she posts how to get monetized on YouTube. She posted for $25, right? Nobody, I didn't think I seen a screenshot of that. My thing is, you just sat here and told us, right, they're not. But a lot of people are not. Now, let me tell you, remember I told y'all, if you in California, y'all got the best governor ever. We had Brian Kemp. That's a wishy-wash. In Atlanta, when I was in Atlanta, it was Brian Kemp. He trying to pay handle for his people because he know he messed up. He don't do shit. But governor of California, baby, y'all got it good, because a lot of people finna struggle. Y'all got a man that's sitting here saying, no ma'am. They keep their Section 8. Remember I told y'all yesterday, or was it Saturday, when he said, listen, most of my blacks and Hispanics make California. I'm not doing that. And he meant that. And I give him that. And this is a side note, we have a conversation, but when I worked in Atlanta, I met this lady who lived in California. She was homeless before she went back to Atlanta because she's a vet. And she was like, I don't understand about Atlanta when it comes to giving out food And clothes. I say, why? She said in California, we're getting clothes that come from name brand places. The food isn't something that's old out the pantry. So we're getting food straight off the shelf. I say, what? She said, yeah. Oh, I heard about that New Jersey too. Y'all doing y'all thing. New York, y'all putting women and children in shelters. And next thing I know, 2-3 months later, they on based on income or Section 8, or they making sure they got they stuff together to pay their rent. Y'all doing the damn thing. I have to give it to y'all. I don't know. Texas used to and Hot Wheels, and I want nobody to be like, oh, she called him Hot. He calls himself Hot Wheels. Okay, we said this. I don't know why he think he a thug, but anyway, they usually have things for women. When I first got here, there were some things, and then it's starting to change because he's pandering to the Cheeto. So, baby, like my taxes out my check, I want to discuss with that Cheeto motherfucker because you some kind of way trying to take extra money out, but I got something for your Cheeto behind. I'm about sick of him.
Anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
For
That's
that,
about what I do know, because I know how Kevin is mind manipulating to these women. He's done it to me my whole life, where I won't speak up and say certain things, where I'll just, shut.
I was gonna move to New York when I hit 18, but I couldn't. And I'm still, listen, my dream cities are New York. Well, dream states are New York and LA, California, really. I'm still on the verge of that for some reason. I don't know why.
Rub it under the rug. He knows my heart, no matter what he sits up and try to portray. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna say
he know your heart. You're right. You're his sister. But look at how you portraying to them folks on the internet. That's why I say shut up at. It's not him, it's you. I don't know what you don't understand. You tried to say, oh, he talked about my child. He wasn't talking to you. Or is your name Ashley D? No, babe. Your name is Toya. You want the attention from that man after you messed up so bad. Instead of you coming out saying or telling him and going, let's talk on live, you want this so bad. Is he not hitting corners right, that man of yours in the bedroom? Because ain't no darn way. So bad. Protect your peace, it is. And it's scary. It is. Girl, let me tell y'all something before we get back into that. Anybody can say they want to about Atlanta, but one thing, and I like Texas, is great, but what I notice is Atlanta gonna stand 10 toes down for their people. If the governor don't, they will. It ain't nobody, and we saw the switch aside. I'm not talking about them switch sides over there. I'm talking about the people that know what it's really like outside. Child, he called himself Hot Wheels with Houston went through that hurricane. He said, I'm like Hot Wheels. Nigga, boy, sit down. It be so much I want to say about him, but I'm gonna keep it cute.
kids don't know their fathers, don't know their biological fathers, even though OB is their father, and can't nobody change that. Not nobody. He been there since day one.
Okay.
Day one. But just to let you know, Kevin, I got court-ordered support. I just don't get it because they did.
I'm going to say this. OB may be a good father and not a good providing father. Ooh, what you mean by that? Let me explain something, ladies. I had to learn this. A good father can sit there and still be supportive, pick them up for school, and do things for them. But it doesn't mean that they are good at providing for the children. He could be a good father on that stance, but he can also not be a good husband. I'm finna be honest. When it comes to providing, that's your job. You are a single parent, a single married woman in the providing era. He does not provide. Support, pick him up, whatever, he got that. Help with homework, cook, that's just like Wood. Wood is not a providing husband or father, but when it comes to homework, picking him up, getting ready for school, he does the bare minimum that you don't want to do. So you're still a single providing married woman like Peach. Y'all gotta stop saying my husband when you know your husband ain't shit. Yeah, that's my man, and keep going. We don't need to know because you decide to put it out there how he is in your household. That's not our business. And it's for a check. That is your business. We would never know this if you didn't come on here and ran your mouth. Shut up. We wouldn't know that. I don't understand it. Oh, y'all say stop putting it out here. Yeah, protect your peace. They trying to take it, but Jasmine ain't going without a fight. Stop putting it out here. We didn't know that because you ran your mouth. You could have openly said, listen, right now I can't support my brothers because right now I got to focus on me and my household and myself to see where I messed up as a woman because I can't be away from my kids like that again. You didn't say that. You had him there. You left the money. That money for your bond was for your rent for him to pay just in case you didn't come home. That's what that was. We're going to keep it above. So providing, he does not do, but he does everything. Stop putting it out there. He's not a provider. You're a single mother. A single mother. A husband provides, protect, and everything. He's not doing that. You're still a single mother. There are women that are married that are single mothers. Look at Peach. We tell her that every day. She's a single mother. She's a providing single mother. Now, like I say, he do everything else, but he's a single mother. Yeah, she ain't begging. Peach, but hold on. Peach gonna come up with some ebooks. $5.99 from an ebook, $5.99. That's Peach. That's Peach. It's okay. Yes. That's what people are saying. You can fall on hard times and your family come to help, that's fine. But when a person want to mess up and he know he have children at home to feed them, that's when the family asks questions. What's going on? I think, and another thing, and that's why I be saying people want to be married just to say they married and they don't give a damn. Marriage is a lot of work. It's not just, I want to go around and say, I'm married now. It's a lot of work. And, it's okay. And marriage is where people grow and learn each other. Now, granted, is what you lack, I pick up, but he could do other content. He's a man. He could do sports. He could talk about the game every day. Like, come on now. Good morning. Come on. You know how many men would love to jump on your thing and talk about these football games and all of that? You ain't got to tell him that, man. Do you not understand? Football season is around the corner. How much money you can make off of this? And get men that talk about it on your panel and make plenty of bank. You play video games. You know how much money you can make sitting here giving a cheat code? Come on now. If you playing.
Deadbeats. And I appreciate OB for stepping in the midst and being a father to my kids where they don't have that missing foundation that I didn't have. Like, where I didn't have a mother. Where I didn't have nobody having my back. OB is all of that. He is their father.
She go sit on somebody's couch. She has abandonment issues. There it go, right there. She said, and I'm finna be honest, Toya hasn't healed from what happened. I'm finna keep it real with y'all. She said, I want them to have what I didn't have. Toya, you can't pick anybody to give that. Children need to see their mother as Black women be loved properly, because we as Black women always got to take up for what nobody don't do, and we have to put our cape on. That's why a lot of Black women are saying take it off, and we're taking it off. You supposed to be loved correctly where you can relax after everything you've been through. You're not getting that. You have struggle pill popping love. That's what it is, and I hate to call it out. It's struggle trauma bonding love, because he knew your shortcomings, that what you went through and what happened, and you decide to still lay up with him after he dogged your mama out. You're an orphan like me. And I don't say it like, oh, you didn't know. We call ourselves the new orphans when we say, oh, we're not orphan, because we do not have our parents anymore. She still has her father, but she does not have her mother, right? So you trying to make up for something. You need to heal your inner child, baby. Being with him ain't gonna heal your inner. I said that. I say she keep acting young. The bull. I said that she had to grow up fast. Toya, you being with him and taking up his slack is not healing your inner child. Put your tennis shoes on, take them babies to Disney World, go to Universal, go outside in the rain and play in the rain like a kid. That is healing your inner child. Go to a show by yourself. Let's say whoever your favorite concert, your artist is, a singer. I did it plenty of times. Go by yourself. Get cute, get dressed up, whatever style. You know what I'm saying? That is healing your inner child. Buy that food that you like to get without nobody telling you. You know what I'm saying? That's healing inner children. That's what that does. You need to heal it, and he is not helping. That's all we're saying. He is a freeloader. She don't see it. Your inner child is still getting abused because you're trying to fix theirs. Let me tell you something. My mother and father weren't together, but he was there along with my sister, daddy, and my grandfather. I had a village. So there were things that I couldn't get. I know who to ask. When I got old, I started working for it for myself. I wanted to give my son a 2-parent household. But like my mama told me, how can you give something before she passed me? My mama rest in peace. How can you give something without healing yourself and learning to love yourself and learning what to accept? So when it comes, you're already open for it. It's too many women trying to replace and recycle men just to have a 2-parent household. Have something of yourself first, so you'll know what that's supposed to be like. So your children know what it's supposed to be like. Did that person to come in? Where you can have a soft girl life. You ain't got to worry about no bills. You ain't got to worry. That's what I was told. My mama didn't pay bills when we got older. My mama, man, my sister daddy gave her the money. Okay? Bills were paid and he gave that to her. Whatever extra money he had. Hey, get them some school clothes or whatever they need. Take them such and such. We're going to get up tomorrow and we're going to such and such. That's what it was. We got up every Saturday morning around 8 o'clock. We were gone. We were never home till 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. That was our weekend. We had after school activities, dance, foot. We was into stuff like that. That's just how it was for us growing up. So we didn't know what a struggle was. We didn't know. It was a struggle. We didn't know because they made sure we didn't have to know. So I try to make it like that with my son, and my sister try to make it with my niece, to where they don't have to know. You won't know. How you know? But them children are knowing.
Blood ain't always the best thing for nobody. whether it's mother or father. And you prove that. You talk about my parenting, but you say your kids is in homeschool. Where is the diplomas and GEDs? I can show that Amaya is an A honor roll student. Zai and Man go to school. That's public record. But you steady bashing my parenting and trying to criticize me for the way I grew up, the way I was raised around.
He's not criticizing your parenting. He's criticizing the fact that you allow that man to sit there and lay down, and you have a daughter, and you teaching her and boys, and you showing them that that a man don't have to do anything. That's what he criticizing. Do you not understand young black girls and young black men need to see people work for what they have? Exactly. You don't need a man around them and they toxic. They seeing y'all fight all the time. They seeing him call you out your name and say stuff about it. That's toxic. Huh? That's what he's saying. Yeah. Let's just keep it a buck. That's not, that's no. You don't want your kids growing up in a toxic household. She do know how to miss the point. She hearing what she want to hear. But them kids need to see what it's like to work for something. Let me tell you something. It's kids right now in homeschool or in school that has an education that's doing great. Got their GED and look at where they are. They don't have a college degree. Baby, Castanet ain't go to college for streaming. He's making millions. You have the Brett wife, Judy. Baby, she didn't go to college. Her company hit a millionaire. Super Cent didn't go to college. She's almost to. Hello? Meaning, get up and do something. Get up and go to work. They need to see that. She does have childhood trauma. And I need her, Toya, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. I would give you the discount code. You need to go on BetterHelp. BetterHelp. They go by your income and schedule you an appointment with a therapist about your childhood trauma. Trust and believe me, therapy is so helpful. Oh my God. Baby, you can't tell nobody. You can tell that therapist. That therapist won't tell nobody. Baby, you feel a relief out your body. Oh my Lord Jesus. I encourage anybody to go. Let me tell you something. You hold on to so much, you don't know you holding on to it till you have to release it. Exactly. That's why she need therapy, because she don't see it. I went for my grieving. And when I tell you I have a different process of how it is, child. Exactly. She needs counseling. She don't need the internet. She don't need him. She need therapy. I want her to put herself first. I want her to put herself first. Put herself first. She not putting herself first. She putting him first.
Around y'all. You even admitted on your panel, my aunts and stuff drugged me, treated me the worst, and I was the youngest out of all y'all. I still had the energy to move forward, still have y'all back, even behind y'all lies and bullcrap. After everybody telling me, Toya, don't take up for your brothers. You know they ain't never been there for you. Even Taisha just confirmed that. And she's just one person from our hometown. And I still turned the other cheek and still defended y'all after I had a feeling y'all was going to stab me in my back for the...
Toya, you can't blame your childhood trauma on your brothers. That's something you have to look at in yourself. You need to heal your inner child, because she is really, as long as you suffer as an adult, she's suffering as a child inside of you. You're never going to be right. Baby, put yourself first. Do stuff that you want to do as a child and do it, because with your children, that's how you heal it. This ain't healing nothing. But you know, I'm gonna say this: a lot of parents homeschool. It's not for everybody, but a lot of parents are homeschooling because, and I'm hearing a lot of parents are starting to or putting their children in certain schools because of or they'll have to pay for it. They don't mind because a lot of these schools don't have the protection that the children need. And a lot of people say, "Oh, well, they gonna have social." No, let me explain something, y'all. When I moved here, I vowed I did not want my children to go to any schools here. And I'm not saying it's bad, but I've noticed the rates of schools pewing than it was with where I were. And when after we moved here, I heard the story of how these and my kids are high school, and there was a young girl that died in a bathroom stall over a fentanyl overdose because she let somebody give her something to smoke. Okay, we don't say that at the school gate, and she passed away in the bathroom. I have people I know grew up with that are teachers, and they're like, listen, the best thing if I could tell parents to do that, because with the budget cuts and all this stuff going on, children are going to suffer. And especially now that they're teenagers. I wouldn't go against my, I wouldn't, let me tell you something. I wouldn't go against my brothers. If I had a brother, man, please, you got to go. Who? Because guaranteed, if the brothers had somebody they didn't like, they would have kicked them to the curb for her. Because she their sister. I wouldn't go against my own sister. Let me tell you something. I might vent, but let me tell you something. Anybody say something about my sister, I'm coming about you that's my sister. Just because that's my sister. I went through what I went through with my sister. That's the only sibling I have. That is my sister. No, I ain't here. No, you got me messed up. My cousins, that's like my brothers, who we might not talk every day, but you're not finna talk about them like that. I can do that. You can't do that. We share the same. I can talk junk about them. So what? You can't. You can shut up. Get beat up. That's my folks. You know what I'm saying? No. It is too. And I believe that too. That's why I say I feel like he's not healing her inner child. He's making it worse and making the trauma onto, what I say, her being in her 40s onto her. Because like I said, I don't know how long they've been together, but those are the memories she gonna have with him. And it's what harm is doing and good. Let me see if I can fast forward when this heifer was on here. Here you go. No. Oh, look who.
Ready to join the booming cruise industry? Become an Expedia Cruises franchisee. You'll be part of the Expedia brand with its global reach and reputation.
Baby,
what I don't do that because I don't like exposing my siblings, make them look bad.
Wait a minute. When the hell she popped up? Baby, we gotta rewind. This, I ain't see this. Oh, she like to come like a thief in the night. I realized about her with her Me Too having ass. Let's play her.
To you and OB Toya, is just stay encouraged. I'm proud of how you've been handling everything.
Girl, go to hell.
Yeah, I know. If this was going on with Kevin and it was the other.
Ashley, girl, go to hell. Girl, go to hell. You started this. Y'all see why I never liked her? This ain't thing she did. This is the same thing she did with Sweet Mama. Y'all remember? And everybody she fell out with. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna get my food. I'm gonna sit here and eat. We gonna talk. This is girl, child. A snake don't care who it bite and wrap around.
The way around, he couldn't handle it. That's why he knows those people don't really rock with him like that. They're only using an excuse to drag OB. They showed up in the same city and they didn't call him to hang out. They didn't care about meeting him. You get what I'm saying? And he can't fight his own battle, so he rather show up in everybody else's chat and pretend to support them. Meanwhile, compare his videos, compare him supporting the people dragging you, and compare what you doing. It's a difference there. It don't add up.
It don't. But that's what he does, and then he points the finger. Look at Toya in Neo chat. Look at Toya in break room chat. But he forgets the fact that I'm not mentioning his name. That I'm saying, hey,
it sounds like to me that they upset that they didn't go to Amber party. Amber, the next time you have something, invite them and see how they fan out. Don't say nothing. Toya, shut up. Ashley, shut up. Amber, next time you have some Alexis, that's how you plan something, invite them. They're upset. Invite them. Regardless, invite them. And watch how they turn up. They're not going to say, I don't want to go. Invite them. They're going to pop up. This is insane. Y'all mad because y'all didn't get to be invited to a party, a get together. You could have pulled up. Oh, they had such and such. Yo, let's pull up. What? This is what this boy, this don't got nothing to do with him being there. No, they wanted to be there. Oh, yeah, you heard what she said? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they were part, invite them. I was reading Tina Knowles' book where she said the girls would pick on Beyonce about a jacket. The moment Beyonce gave her coat to them and said they could have it, they had it on straight. They let you know people want what you have. Invite them. I'm going to let it play.
How y'all doing? Have a blessed day and walking out. When I could stay and comment and talk about him, because it's a lot I can say, more than meets the eye. But I don't do that because I don't like exposing my siblings, make them look bad. But I'm not about to keep sitting around with my lips closed while they drag me for filth, making me look bad. If I'm a bad person, then so are y'all. If I'm not going to be the only sibling on the internet looking a damn fool, we're going to go out together. And I mean that from this day forward. We're going to go out together. We ain't just going to be Toya the bad guy. We all going to be some bad, disgusting motherfuckers. And I mean that.
Period.
Sick of letting jokers run over me. It's over. I don't care. It's over.
Well, if anything, Toya, this exposed his character and your heart.
And your heart. And that's exactly what
Ashley. You the reason for all of this. They need to expose you. Yeah. Ashley, you started it. You lied. And you gonna sit your ass up here. Oh, yeah. Girl, what? I'm gonna come, girl. Excuse me. She can't fight alone. I don't know what it is. She get upset. She can never stand on business alone. By you going into their chat, that's showing support. So Toya, you know that's showing support. I don't know, nobody told you. Going to speak is showing support. And you agree with everything they say. That's why he did that.
What I'm going to do, if y'all already look back at OB page, even OB had a heart and deleted the video earlier where he was talking about Kevin's son. And he did that not just because I asked him to, because OB does have a heart, but Kevin got to understand, you can't pick a fight and start a war and then tell somebody how to react.
Yep.
Because everybody got their own mind and some people ain't going to play fair, no matter what. Like he sit on his panel talking about,
Ashley, the war was with you. Why did you involve her? I know you motherfucking lie. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna let it play.
OB ain't gonna fight me fair. Oh, he got a gun. OB will demolish Kevin in person. I've seen it. I've seen OB jump on people and they have to get airlifted, mouth wired shut. My daddy has saw it.
Like Kevin got in one fight in middle school, and
one fight in middle school. Something. Like I even told OB, I don't even want you to do Kevin like that because I'm scared he might hit him too hard or something. OB hands is registered. I don't want that to happen, but at the end of the day, I want him to stand on business. Everything you done said you're going to do when you see Kevin or Robert stand on business, because I'm recording it. Yeah, they say they big bad. Y'all want to keep messing with this little 4-foot felon, as y'all say. Let's see what them hands look like.
That part.
You feel me? He sit on that panel today telling Creed, oh, Toya got hands, she'll do this, do that. Yeah, you know that, because you know I'll put them paws on you too. But since you in Colombia, you want to run your mouth like somebody's scared. I'm not afraid of none of y'all. I'm humble to a certain extent. But y'all gonna back y'all ass up off of me. And I mean that. Like, stop playing.
For anybody, Toya, to sit on the panel and allow people to drag their sister the way this man has. He has no accountability. He takes no accountability. He doesn't care.
Ashley. This was the shit. Boy, this shit sounds so the same with different people with a different cast. Only you still play the main part. Ashley, why you just didn't get on the panel and say what you had to say? Because it sounds like you want to be up there. You want to be a part of every damn thing. Oh my God. Oh my God.
About anybody but himself.
This is Wix Studio, built to meet any brief. When your project calls for bold creativity, design freely on Fix.
His family and his reputation. Do he really think OB was going to sit around and let him have the whole YouTube dragging you and he don't speak up in defense of his wife?
He did, because that's what Robert and Kevin do. You won't see them on here speaking up for their wives. Only reason why Kevin doing it now is because he's...
Toya, shut up. They were never talking about you. Shut up. They never spoke on you. Never. She told you that. Why you didn't get online or call your brother and say, hey, man, did you ever say this, such and such, told me such and such? And left it there. She knew what she was doing. And you a fool to sit here online on a panel with somebody that started this shit, bro. She started this. You out here looking to my, I guess I look a fool. Yeah. We telling you you're looking crazy right now. You sitting here with them up to you. But you gonna learn soon enough. I'm gonna let it go because you gonna learn about them.
Able to make money off of it that he know they need in Colombia.
Yep.
They're not soldiers. I know, I've been taking up for him my whole life.
Wow.
And just like the girl up here, Taisha, she said, I've been fighting and taking up for these jokers my whole life. They ain't never stood in the midst for me. My cousins, Rico, Jermaine, Ray Charles, all our first cousins. I can bring either one of them on the panel and they'll speak up and say it. They done been telling me this. Toya, leave Kevin them alone. They using you.
Yep. And we all see that for ourselves. And it don't have anything to do with a side. It's about morally what's right, Toya. And this wasn't right. And we called it out a long time ago, even when we wasn't talking.
Ashley, you ain't called out shit a long time ago. You were busy beefing with everybody like you've been doing. No disrespect, shorty, but we finna keep it a buck. You didn't call out anything. You got mad at Sweet Mom because they didn't give you a shout out. When Sweet Mom was breaking it down, you got mad when Lou Pop them got a shout out and not you. I remember I was there. Stop lying to this lady. Child, that lady is a darn devil. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I sat back and I said, oh, my God, I see how this is going.
Yeah, and it's crazy because some of y'all even inboxed me and said, Toya, unload the clip because they finna do you like they did Brianna. And I said, they know not to play with me, but what it is, I know what they want me to do. Unload the clip so they can play victim. I can't believe she said this. I can't believe she did that. She the worst sister ever. She know better than the rest. I already know how they gonna play. But I guarantee you Kevin won't post them screenshots where the siblings already know he told everybody that baby was blind deaf, because all the siblings know. Every single last one of them.
Like, he even used the baby for Sweet Mom, for example, when he wanted.
Yeah, he used Sweet Mom. He even called me, y'all. He even called me when I called Sweet.
That's a lie. And Ashley D, whatever drama you got with Sweet Mom is cool, but I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. He didn't use her. Sweet Mom came up here exposing because Sweet Mom know what it was like. And you not finna do that. You're not finna do that. You not. I'm sorry. You're not finna do that lady like that. That woman been minding her business. See what I mean by snake and the devil don't give a damn what he do? And jump on there? Because she could have shut that down. Sweet Mom was never used. Don't do that. And Ashley, for you to sit your ass right there because you got a problem with her, don't do that. Don't do that. That ain't cool. You could have been like, listen, we're going to move on from that. Regardless of the fact. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Because I have seen y'all drag Sweet Mom so bad. You and all the other ones on that side did what they did to her. To where she don't even want to be a part of this. You started mess to get a kudos. And you know you did. Play stupid if you want to, that's fine. But don't do that later don't do that later like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, nah, we not finna do that. That, and she been minding her business and speaking on other stuff, don't do that.
Wait, Mom, it's because Kevin told me to. He said, see if she'll talk to me. She said she'd never talk to me. See if she'll talk to me. Tell her, basically, like, she can help me with me. Her.
And the demon is sitting right there on her panel. She's sitting right in plain sight. Because when they fall out, she going to be exposing Toya next. And it's going to be soon. Toya should have never got up here with her. I seen how that lady play. I don't like it. She did the same thing, got close to Dawn. Her and Dawn found out who she was. She stopped dealing with Dawn. The way she did her and allowed them to do was disrespectful. Disgusting. This woman is, ooh, I don't got no respect for her. I can't say I don't like her. I don't know her. But the respect is dead gone. Now, because this is how you play. Like, what is wrong with you? Then when people talk about you, you cry on the internet and want to put your people on. Girl, big girls don't cry. Stop. You see how the energy just switched with this lady? When she dropped her butt up there? Child.
Yep. Her son and my son got the same thing. And if she'll be honest and go live or speak up and say it, that's exactly what I told her when I called. I said, you should make up with Kevin. You can be able to help Kevin with his baby. I even told her that he said the baby was blind, deaf, and had Down syndrome. And that was right when the baby was born. So I lied then.
It was good for you to lie when it benefited him. He wanted to see where her heart was and test her. So it was okay for him to play with his son and play with people's emotions at that time because he wanted a favor. And now all of a sudden, people shouldn't speak on a child and a condition, and he would never say that. But he didn't have a problem making that up when he wanted you to reach out to Sweet Mom.
Mountain Mike's always had a presence in our community. And it was just a brand that I could relate to. So it wasn't a very hard decision.
She keep bringing it up.
Or when he was saying people was dragging his baby that's deaf, this got Down syndrome.
Why you keep bringing up to have this girl up here? That's what I'm saying. Right. They need to leave Sweet Mom alone. Sweet Mom been doing. Why do you keep bringing her up, Ashley? Why? That girl, you want something with her. Then when she come out here and do it, then what? Leave her alone. Come on, bro. She said how you was. She said that, and I believed it. And she didn't lie.
Strong, blind, and all this. He was texting me every other day. You see them talk about me. Go on there and say this. It wasn't just, I'm not the only sibling that was getting these text messages. That he cussed out and got mad because we wouldn't go live and defend him.
I remember out of nowhere you went live, Toya.
I'm not the only sibling that he didn't like because of that. He disowned all of us for a while, and especially on the phone with me, Break Room, and TC. He said he can't stand none of us. None of his siblings stood up for him.
Hey,
Toya, I remember that live out of nowhere. It was weird, but you went live.
then look,
I just moved to North Carolina. I ain't too far from you. So holler at me. But I ain't with that drama mess at all.
oh,
I'm
lady,
not with the drama. OB, my husband.
shut up.
That stuff may stop soon.
What are you gonna do? See what I'm
What's
saying?
going on, P-Mo?
See how this escalating into further mess? Honey, shut up. I ain't with the girl. Shut up. Just say you moved there. You want her to show you around. You ain't have to say all of that. Nobody know you coming up there telling that lady that. She just met you. Right. Exactly. Well, I know what he said. I was there. Shout out to Kevin. Hey, and I just wanted to do it because I just want her to shut up. I knew, let me tell you something. The reason I did this was because I knew somebody in there stirred up a pot. And I just pointed out who it was. The proof is in the pudding. We doing it for us.
Oh.
Not brick booty.
Hey, baby.
No. Who name is? Oh Lord, it's too early. You call yourself brick booty over there, girl. Take that down. You try to don't tell us that you went to the hotel and got cement up the booty, ma'am. Take that. Change your name, whoever that is. No, brick booty. Girl, you telling us your butt hard as a brick. I need you to change it. Baby, please change that. That is embarrassing. You can say juicy booty. Okay. But brick booty? Everybody know anybody that's been in the surgical game and I know my butt hard as a butt. That means something is in your butt that's hardening it up and it can flip around. These folks are comical. If you don't take that down, she is. I said that she was. And this is my thing. She has childhood trauma that she's not seeing clearly. When you have trauma and things that happen in your childhood and you are an older woman and you hold on to it, that can mess up your thought process because you're holding a something that just you can't get rid of, right? And we see it. This is why people are saying, please use discernment, please go get help, get counseling. It's right in our face in real time. You had the woman that started this with your brother jump on your panel and make you crash out. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Now, we might sit here and joke, but I just said it before. It's very concerning to me as a woman. You are in your 40s. You should be living your life, enjoying yourself. Your children are not, I don't know if the youngest in diaper, I don't know, but all of them seem like they're out of diapers. You can enjoy, you can enjoy yourself completely. You should be outside with your friends, having a nice drink, having mommy time, going to the movies. Okay? You should be in a place where you can relax because you have had your cape on for a very long time, right? You should be sitting with the other black women's during this Black Women's Month, during these Black Women Rebrain Month, with your cape off, chilling, relaxing, chilling. You can sit here and show you having a good time, and people wouldn't mind giving you a, oh yeah, she living her life. Let me give her a little cash app, girl. I like, yes. Women want to see women enjoy their self, not do this. We don't need a Nicki Minaj Jr. It's enough of that going on. It's stuck there. And man, let me tell you something. Honey, I already said it. By the time I hit my 40s, I want, if God do for me to be married, because child, this is looking pretty slim. Like, I really don't give a damn at this point. But I want to be married with my husband on the beach. My child is about grown. Okay, he'll be 18 in a couple of more years. I want to be on the beach with my husband, sipping a Mai Tai. I want to be sitting here eating lobsters, enjoying myself. I want my husband to run my feet. We just sit here and we don't have no worries. Okay? I'm seeing women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s looking good, being blessed, married or not, going outside. Nobody telling them you can't do this, you can't do that. No, that's where I want to be. Okay? I don't want that shit. Ain't nobody obsessed. We just don't want it. We don't want that. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Why in front of the kids? The kids should be in their room. First of all, you got electronics. You should have made them put that up and go outside in that backyard and play. Okay? I know that's right, Miss Sharon. For real. Outside. I watch the kids when I feel like it. Okay? Baby, I don't see people live your life. And I'm not going to say being married. Having someone like that is not your end all be all. Okay? It's not. Let's finish getting this out the way. I'm trying to let me see who this is so we can.
I muted my phone. Listen, I know that your supporters may hate me, right? But what I want to say to you is I don't speak negatively about you. I don't do all of the name calling and physical attributes, negative speaking. I don't do all that because to me, I'm too old for that shit, right? But what I do want to say to you is that I do care. I do care about your family, and I do. So my only question to you, and I just want you to disregard all of the negative comments in your comment section. Just listen to me for one moment.
I know that's
just
right.
Disregard all of that and just take a deep breath. And I know Kevin has pissed you off to the highest of festivity. And I know you have pissed Kevin off to the highest of festivity. But that's what happens in family, right?
Right.
Same thing goes on in my family. The only difference is we don't bring it to the internet, right? But I want to ask you this. I think I tried once and then my spirit told me not to because things were too heated and I backed off. But
when you get car insurance, you get a price based on all these drivers.
Telling the truth. You won't listen, but she told the truth.
I want to ask you this question and I'm going to respect you. However you answer me, baby. Would you be opposed to having a conversation with me offline without an audience, just between you and I?
Yes.
And I will let you know up front, my goal is to end the online beef. And, you know, everybody's talking about, oh, she just needs to make money. He just needs to make money. And if I have said, oh, here's a way that you can still make money online, but you don't have to hurt one another as siblings. Would you be opposed to that?
Now I'm gonna answer you, Pimo, and I'm gonna answer you honestly and as
He ain't
respectful as I can, but I'm definitely gonna keep it honest with
Oh
you.
Lord Jesus.
I know you said that my audience really don't like you, and honestly, I'm not too fond of you either because I've heard you do a lot of videos where you speak negatively on me by basically saying I'm lying.
Girl, that's oh Jesus Christ. Maybe you could have did that. You didn't want to. She never spoke negative about you. And her supporters are like a barb. I guess she does. She's like a barb to me. They go back and tell her things. Baby, let her find out the information on her own. She could have went and said, you know what, I'll do it. We're going to put everything aside. I want us to have a real conversation. Why do you feel that way? And I'll tell you why I feel how I feel. Oh, Jesus. I thought she could, because she got calm after the demon got off. Child. But you know what? People don't, and that's why she need therapy. Instead of her doing that, it would have helped her. It was yesterday. It would have showed her she could do a different approach. It could have been a different approach. You can't be the same forever. You don't grow, you don't progress, and that is a problem. You don't want that because you're going to keep going through a rinse cycle in your life. You could have took that with Pimo. You could have said, you know what? Let's have a conversation. I want us, we don't have to have everybody in our business. I will go, she could have went to somewhere, sit in the car, and her and Pimo could have had a conversation. You know, all she had to do was tell her little short man, hey, go, listen, this is between me and her. Thank you. Never spoke ill of her. That's how I know people just making up stuff. And they could have went into a car and sat out of here. She could have gotten in the car and they could have had a conversation. Toya, your supporters are going to be your best destruction of who you are as a woman and who you're trying to become, and that you do not need them. I need you to understand majority of supporters do not like you. I need you to get in your head. I know it's hateful to see because you want to be liked, you want the attention, you want to feel like you overcame, right? Yeah, she was trying to please them. And I'm going to say this. They don't like you. I know it's sad to see that people don't like you because you still have some childhood trauma, but you got to stop being to where you got to appease people that do not have your best interests. And that's what you're doing. And I see the downfall with them, and they're going to laugh at you with that. I want you to do better for yourself. I want you to do better for yourself. This ain't to come at you wrong. This ain't to down talk you. Anybody that tell you that I down talk you, and yes, I did say shut up. Yeah, I did say that. But anybody tell you, I tell you what I said, and they can't speak for me, and they'll get cussed out too, respectfully. It's just that what it is. I don't give a damn about all of that. I tell you what I said. Okay, but you really need, your trauma is turning you into, it's turning her to a bitter person. It's turning her that way. She got to accept, ain't nobody gonna apologize. Nobody owe you an apology. Nobody owe you that but yourself. Nobody owe you that but yourself. You need to look at, like I told you, and I keep telling you, look in that mirror and tell that little girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what they did to you. I'm sorry for what people said about you. You're not that. And talk to and have your little girl talk back to you.
Or I'm wrong, but not checking Kevin them and they're wrong. With a lot of you supporters, I feel like y'all feel like I just don't matter because my numbers ain't like.
You look down on yourself. That is not what people are saying. I'm going to say it again. You allow somebody to come lie to your face, baby. I'm just going to say it. She lied to you. 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 You messed up by not asking. You let her get in your head. and lie to you. That girl is not your friend. Ashley, stop. It's too early. Ashley D lied to you. She lied, baby. We all been telling you. Everybody's called her a liar. We wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. You'll still be talking to your brothers. Child, Ashley D is a devil. She devil, baby.
Like Kevin's now. But they have clearly done me wrong on so many levels. Y'all have witnessed.
It pissed me off how she did Auntie Pima.
As you are, so y'all.
We're prepping for Bravo-tacular at Car Bravo. Get great deals on our wide selection of certified used vehicles and...
Thank you.
We get down together.
We'll be best friends. Shit.
Damn right. All right? That's all I'm going to tell you. What? I ain't with no drama at all. I don't do that drama stuff. I just get up here for entertainment because I ain't got no entertainment.
Who got they drunk auntie on live? I'm finna cry. How many beers in the can did she have? I'm sorry. That's right, lady. What the fuck? Sit down. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Who let their grandma have shots and get on live? What the hell? Whew. Okay.
Entertainment in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But just holler at me or I'll holler at you guys off camera. But hey, do what you gotta do, Toya, at the end of the day. Take care of you and your home.
Okay, dirty for a while. Basically my whole life. Kevin even
she at
believe in mine, but Kevin is full of shit.
Hold on.
Talk about nobody with disability.
There we go.
Anyway. I don't know why it ain't showing. Okay.
Hold on, y'all.
And thank you, goof ass people for that super sticker.
That's a message because I'm trying to
look who another Me Too done popped up. Another Me Too popped up. You right. But see, it's the thing, Ashley. We all worked on our trauma. We have. We worked on ours. Baby. We all talked about how we worked on our trauma. That's the difference. We worked on ours. Oh, we went through hell with ours, honey. We went through hell. Now, look who decided to be another Me Too. The broke stud popped up. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know her and I don't like her. And I'm gonna say why I don't like her either. You pick and choose. She reminds me of damn it, what's that lady name I be talking shit about? The Kelly lady. Where I'm trying to say this gracefully, but I'm just gonna say it. Where you have victims, right? And then it'd be like, oh, they say such and such did this, and you say, oh, that's not a real victim. Oh, that's not true. But then if somebody say somebody else, oh, they're a victim. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You pick and choose. Megyn Kelly. She's another Megyn Kelly to me. And I hate to say that. I don't like that. Yes. That's the one. Yes. That. Yes. I don't like her. So then, now watch how she gonna get online tomorrow and say, I didn't say that. You did this, you did that. But look who showed up.
look on your screen. Ain't this proof?
I want y'all to see how the energy switched. Y'all saw how she did with the other demon. And now we finna go into this one.
What you said that Lacey hurry up and text you?
Exactly. And he over there talking about, you see, Toya a liar. She made it up. What?
Wait, I'm reading it and it clearly say, like she is nervous and like she even feel like she overstepped and said let him confirm it.
And it's crazy, Neo, you wasn't in here when I started breaking this down. And I said that. I said anybody reading this can read it and tell this girl was nervous that I was going to.
The receipt ain't receipting, Toya. We see your response. We do not see hers. And we do not see the whole thread. I'm trying to understand why y'all feel like this is a receipt. Like I say, have we not learned anything from Real Housewives of Atlanta? Have we not learned anything from Real Housewives of Potomac? Loving hip hop. Come on now. Come on now.
Check Kevin for lying about that baby, him saying that baby was blind and deaf, because he's trying to switch it up like, oh, what Toya asked her ain't on this text. But anybody with two eyes would know if I'm holding this baby. And like I said, I'm not talking about my nephew because I love him. And I wouldn't talk about nobody with disability anyway. But anybody looking at Samik can tell that he has the Down syndrome.
Same old phone?
Why is this?
Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
You think menopause, you
that would be questionable. So if I'm asking you anything, it would be, is this baby blind and deaf? Because you're singing and this baby looking at you, moving his head. There's no way.
The uneducated trying to give an opinion. The uneducated. Put my phone down. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. You was finna say exactly what I was finna say. And then she talking to another uneducated. That's not how Down syndrome works, baby. Lord have mercy. Is he deaf or but he see? We gonna go what it is. I'm tired of hearing her and the other demon that want to be Megyn Kelly, the black Megyn Kelly, because that's what she gives me. Okay, because that's what Neo gave me, as it is. Thank you. She said why she did not show it. Down syndrome is a genetic disorder caused by the presence of all part or third copy of chromosome 21. It is the most common genetic cause of intellectual disability. Individuals often experience development delays, characteristic physical features, and an increase of certain health problems. The Lord. I don't think she gonna get it right. It'll probably be a Q somewhere there. The Lord knows who to give children to, and children with special needs to. Because if it was her, she couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it. But that live she did yesterday, he said he wasn't doing it no more. And kudos to him. I'm proud of him. Because at first I was like, listen, do it. But I was like, you know what? Nah, you're right. You don't have to. She's exposing herself. It was something Latarius. I don't know why I always want to call him Latrice. But right. But Latarius from Dear Future Wife podcast, I remember he was on talking to Jesse Wu, and a lot of people were mad at him about him not holding Tyler from Love is Blind accountable. And he said, why would I hold him accountable when he's going to show you who he is? And I say, oh, wow. He said, you can sit here all day. He said, but a person going to show you, you can fight with a person all day, but they're going to prove the point to show you why somebody not dealing with them and who they are. And I said, and he showed us exactly who he was. Toya showed everybody that Kevin was lying. She proved it yesterday. She proved it yesterday. She proved that yesterday. She proved that Ashley D did talk to her and lie to her if she believed the lie. She proved everything yesterday. Baby, this is crazy. You just showed everybody your hand, and he has every right not to fight with you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He got every right not to fight with you. That's just like who we gonna talk about tomorrow. It's gonna be on Twitch. Y'all, please come to my Twitch. I pinned it. We are gonna talk about Love and Maritinesville. She just like Martell showed us who he was. Melody been telling everybody who Martell was. He has showed everybody who Martell is and who his side chick is. Okay, now new girlfriend, baby mama. People are showing who they are this year. Oh baby, people are showing who they are this year. Okay. And I want y'all to understand that she has showed us that. Now, Ashley D has showed us when I showed y'all, and who me, Ashley Chat's been saying it, Amber and everybody been saying it, who she was. She showed who she was. And they still continue to mess with her, and I still don't know why. Child, that lady. That's sad. That's sad as hell. You gotta be a me too, but can't move by yourself. Oh Jesus. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here because I gotta be to work later. But tomorrow, please meet me on Twitch. Download it. I don't know if y'all watched it. I don't know if y'all have or not, but we're going to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville from now on because I'm tired of them copyrighting me. We're gonna go over the last episode of Basketball Wives from now on Twitch. When Real Housewives of Atlanta is now filming, we're gonna go over that on Twitch. Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if y'all want to talk about who them people is with that fine behind model, what's that man name? Oh my God, I'm getting old. Tyson Bedford. We're gonna go over his new show, his fine self. I thought he was married, but I guess I was wrong. Maybe he had a little girlfriend, baby mama went up for a long time. We're going to go over that. If y'all know any shows y'all want to talk about and we can rewatch, I don't care if you like it. It could be crime, whatever. We can go over it on Twitch. Wednesday, we're going to break down mama content. Grip Baby done posted something else. Lord Jesus, we're going to pray for her. She need a healing on her soul. Delivered from the cracks of the hills. But we're going to discuss the moms. And yes, we're going to continue to talk about Nika with all that sugar, that damn macaroni cheese. All right. And Friday, yeah, oh yeah, we're going to talk about Nikki. And we also go over Charlamagne in the Breakfast Club response to the Cheeto Puff Chester tomorrow. That was we gonna talk about it. He didn't have to do that. Charlamagne, man, that man gonna have donkey of the year, month, day, week. He gonna replace everybody when they got nobody else to give donkey of the day to. We gonna discuss that, and we're gonna talk about Des Bryant. Child, ooh, it's so much going on in the world today. My God. We gonna discuss. I had fun with y'all. We're gonna put this at a close. I'm not going to talk about this later no more because she giving me a headache with the stupidity and the ignorance. We're going to move on. We're going to continue to move back on. So y'all come back over here. We're going to talk about a lot of other stuff. If y'all want to talk about, I'm not going to put it on Twitch, but if it get to the point that I have to, if y'all want to talk about all these new policies going on and things of that nature, let me know in the comment section. We will talk about it. We're going to go back on our, the children missing and popping up and all that. We're finna go with that too. And I do want to have a conversation. I'm not sure what day this week, but I want to talk about how the laws for children that's being essayed or now has changed to where he's saying that it's nobody business and you can't report. We're gonna dissect that. We're gonna dissect that. It's very important. Very important. I want to thank y'all for watching. I had fun with y'all today. Before I go back to work, honey, I gotta go back. You know, time fly when you're having fun. But we gonna talk about some other things. Yeah. And if I see any deals, because I know y'all getting ready to get y'all kids back to school, I'll post it. Yeah, we gonna jump back on that. I want y'all to know about that. It's a lot going on with that. It's a lot that's trying. Oh, and I will be coming on here. I'm gonna do it on here. We gonna talk about the new project that they're trying to launch besides Project 2025. We're gonna talk about that this week and go deep into it. Ladies, please be careful. They are on a ruckus and they running rampant out here. They starting to have it where they can act in loose control, okay? I'm just saying. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Don't forget my Twitch. I'm going to repost it again because, baby, we got to talk about this Ken and Trish and jumping on Marquez, and I want y'all to see it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.
Roman numeral 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take it, drink to make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God.